Hey everyone, welcome back to the Gossip Girl. Let's talk about Janhvi Kapoor and her rude and unprofessional behavior during interviews. And you know what? It feels like the only privilege these star kids have is that they keep getting back to back movies even though their acting is not that good. Especially ever since star kids like Janhvi Kapoor, Ananya Pandey, Shanaya Kapoor, and Kushi Kapoor debuted, they've continued getting movies one after another, no matter how many flops they deliver. And we all know that compared to outsiders, star kids barely have to struggle. Even after having so much privilege and taking opportunities away from deserving outsiders, the way some of these star kids behave with outsiders is honestly sad. They act this way because they know outsiders don't have any godfather in the industry. They feel they can say anything to them because those people can't really fight back. And if any outsider ever does speak up, these star kids can use their connections and power to completely damage that person's career. And today, we're going to talk about one of those star kids, Janhvi Kapoor. Although her PR team tries very hard to portray her as humble and sweet, if you actually observe how she treats people in real life, you can clearly see how rude and mannerless she can be. Honestly, I think she is one of the luckiest and most privileged star kids in Bollywood. If you look at the movies she has done so far, most of them had really good scripts. The stories were unique and different. But if there had been a more talented actress in those films, they could have become much more successful. Along with good scripts, she also got female centric films very early in her career. Even though her acting has often been criticized and she has delivered multiple flops back to back, she still keeps getting lead roles. Janhvi Kapoor has been part of Bollywood for almost 8 years now, but she still hasn't delivered a blockbuster film. Yet she continues getting female-centric movies like Colors, Millie, Gunjan Saxena, and Good Luck Jerry. Now some people might wonder, what's so special about getting female-centric movies? You need to understand that Bollywood is still a male-dominated industry. Most movies revolve around the male lead, while actresses are often limited to playing the love interest. In India, making female centric movies is considered risky because the mass audience usually goes to theaters for male stars. Actors like Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Amir Khan, Akshay Kumar, and Hrithik Roshan are all middle aged actors, yet audiences still watch movies because of their names alone. Compared to actors, only a few actresses can sell tickets based purely on their own stardom. And to reach that level, actresses usually spend years proving their acting skills and building a fan base. They have to prove that audiences are willing to watch a movie because of them, regardless of who the male lead is. Very few actresses have reached that level of stardom. Actresses like Deepika Padukone, Priyanka Chopra, Alia Bhatt, Kangana Ranaut, and Vidya Balan. These actresses are much bigger stars than Janhvi Kapoor, yet they had to struggle and prove themselves before getting such opportunities. And Janhvi's privilege is not limited to movies. She has also done several questionable things during interviews, but she gets away with everything easily because she is a star kid. Like the clip shown at the beginning of the video, it's from 2021 during the promotions of her movie Ruhi. The interviewer asked a question, and while Varun Sharma was answering, Janhvi suddenly slapped him. And instead of apologizing, she laughed and said, "Your cheek was asking for it." At that moment, she didn't even seem to realize how wrong and disrespectful her behavior was. It was extremely rude toward Varun Sharma. You could clearly see from the clip that he was shocked. And remember, Varun Sharma has been working in the industry since around 2013, years before Janhvi debuted. Yet she behaved with him like that because she probably knew he wouldn't say anything back. Even Rajkumar Rao looked surprised at what had just happened. And this is not the only time people have noticed how unprofessional she can be during interviews. In another interview, she kept talking about how exhausted she was, how many flights she had taken, how she hadn't slept, and how tired she felt during promotions. If you watch that full interview, you can clearly see that she was completely uninterested. She barely answered the interviewer properly and kept complaining about how tired she was. And honestly, that behavior felt very unethical. First of all, you are there to promote your movie, a movie that you got very easily without much struggle or auditions. And after getting everything so easily, you still have a problem promoting it properly. We all know Janhvi's acting alone is not enough to pull audiences into theaters, so at least she could have promoted the film sincerely. But instead, she behaved as if she was doing everyone a favor by attending interviews. Sure, giving multiple interviews in one day and traveling constantly can be exhausting. But that is literally part of the job. Every celebrity promotes their movies, but very few act like they are suffering because of it. At this point, it feels like these star kids want even more privilege. They already get movies easily, they don't improve their acting skills, and now even promotions seem too difficult for them. It's like everything was served to them on a silver platter, but now they don't even want to make the effort to eat from it. And if you look at the situation from the interviewer's perspective, it was extremely disrespectful. The interviewer was simply doing her job and asking questions, while Janhvi barely paid attention and focused more on eating ice cream and complaining about being tired. There was another interview Janhvi did with Curly Tails where the whole purpose seemed to be making her look humble and down to earth. But honestly, the interview felt extremely fake and scripted. No matter how hard their PR teams try to make them appear kind, their real manners eventually become obvious. During that interview, Janhvi started eating before all the food was even served. Forget serving the interviewer first, she didn't even wait for her. And her excuse again was, "Don't mind me, I am so tired." It felt really weird because imagine inviting someone to your home for dinner and then starting to eat before serving your guest. It would come across as extremely disrespectful and mannerless. And if rich celebrities really have different social rules, then why do they constantly try to portray themselves as humble and relatable? Because in reality, many of them just come across as arrogant, mean, and mannerless. So yeah, that's it for the video. Let me know in the comments what your opinion is about Janhvi Kapoor's unprofessional and arrogant behavior. And if you liked this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.